Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be learning about the beaver and how beavers are actually helping the land. So these printouts I've got from fortheloveofhomeschooling.com, and one page here is about anatomy of a beaver, and you can learn about those. And we also have a page about the anatomy of a beaver lodge and what they look like on the inside, which most people never really get to see. So this is really interesting. In connection with this subject, we also watched a couple of YouTube videos to learn a little bit more. So the first one, the channel is called PBS Terra, and the video is called Want to Solve Wildfires and Drought? Leave it to Beavers. And the next video is Sustainable Human, how beavers engineer the land. One of those videos had a nice stop and go animation in there on how beavers actually help the land and how a river progresses over time and brings more water into the landscape thanks to the beavers, and therefore reduces wildfires and also drought. So we'll just quickly go through the anatomy of a beaver so we can all learn together. So here we have the beaver. It's got thick brown fur, insulating and made waterproof by the oil from castor sacs. It's got a large flat tail to act like a rudder. Castor sacs produces castoreum, an oil which allows the beaver to waterproof its coat and mark its territory. It smells slightly like vanilla with a hint of raspberry and has been used throughout history in foods, perfumes, and natural remedies. Oh wow, what a fact. Yum! We also have 5-toed webbed feet and 5-fingered hands. We have a large front incisors, which are the front teeth. These teeth are fortified with iron, often have an orange color because of that. And they also never stop growing. So next time somebody asks you why the beaver has such yellow teeth or orangey teeth, it's because of the high iron content. They also have small eyes. Both can close when underwater to keep the water out. And they have very small ears. So there's the basic anatomy of a beaver. You can also draw this picture in the homeschooling book as well, or use it for a project. Then we have here the beaver lodge anatomy. They use it for food storage. Beavers build a ledge into their lodge so that food can be easily stored above water. They also have a chamber. Beavers live in a small chamber or room inside their lodge. This is also where beaver kits are born and raised. Fun fact, they're called kits with a T. They also have an entrance tunnel, obviously, so you can get into the lodge. The entrance to the lodge is underwater to help keep predators out. If a lodge isn't over deep enough water, beavers build a dam first, so they have 5 to 6 feet of water under the lodge. Materials are used, twigs, sticks, and mud are tightly packed to form the lodge. So from the outside it just looks like a big mound of sticks and mud. So here we have a quick little stories on beavers and how they help the land. So here we have a picture. The river flows through the landscape. The area past the riverbanks may be dry. Over here. Then the beaver moves into the area and starts building a dam. And because the water cannot flow freely, it now starts to cover other areas, in turn making the landscape more moist and fertile. So the water can't really go any further, so it starts kind of rising and then going sideways over the land that's beside it. So it will be more moist, more grasses grow, and overall there's less drought and less risk of wildfires. So the ecosystem also improves by now providing more habitat for many birds and insects as well. So holding water in a certain area helps plants to grow. So instead of water runoff, which only provides water to plants for a short amount of time. So we're holding the water in a certain place, and this will increase the fertility of the land. So this is how beavers actually help the land. And then Ben did a wonderful beaver comic over here. So, the beaver comic by Ben. So here we have the river, and a little beaver comes. He brings a twig, and then he brings some more and builds a little dam. And then he brings some more twigs and sticks until the water kind of runs to the side as well, because there's so much of it. He's stopping the water. Then there will be more beavers and also a little snail. They all live together as a family there, and all helping out to build more dams. And the end. Beavers are happy, snails are also happy. So it's just a little comic. So I would encourage you to research about beavers. It is extremely interesting, and a fact that not many people know in how they help the environment. So have fun with this subject, and see you in the next video. Bye!